All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Dee with danddgardening, and welcome to our channel. Today is Sunday, September 28th, and it is 11:42 a.m. What I am going to be doing today is garden maintenance. So, what I'm going to do is, excuse you, Mr. Okra. What I'm going to be doing today is I am going to trim all the leaves off of the okra plant because the big woody ones that are on there, I am going to let them go to seed. And I'll harvest whatever smaller ones that are on there. And then after that, no more harvesting. I will allow them to go to seed. Next, I'm going to clear out the bed that the sugar baby watermelon is in and get that ready for I think I'm going to plant my collards in there again and see how that goes. And looks like there are a handful of cucumbers that I need to harvest, so I will be grabbing those. And after that, I think that might be it. So, come along with me. I've been trying to figure out where all my gloves have been going. I think my husband has found my stash. He has been, my stash is getting low. But anyway, I'm going to turn on my tunes, get to work because it's getting hot in here. Getting hot in here. No, I'm out here. It's hot out here, and I'm going to turn my fans on and have my music playing. So, just watch me work, I guess. Okay, y'all, I am pretty much done. Let me zoom out with what I'm going to do today. I just need to do a little cleanup, and that's fold up my I don't know what that thing. Right now my brain is fried. My that. And but I wanted to show you guys how the beans are doing in this bed in comparison to the ones that are in direct sunlight. I don't know, but they're growing, and I am thankful for that much. I did harvest some cucumbers. My zucchini is doing well. That's why I went on and took the net. Hello, that's what that is. The mesh netting off of it, because it was all the way at the top and the leaves were bending. So I just said, you know what? I was going to add some extra poles to it to make it stand up more, but forget it. My squash ain't looking too happy in there, so he may have, I don't know. Anywho, he may not make it. This is what's left of the okra. I cleaned off every leaf that I could, or stem that I could, and I left the large woody ones on there. They look like little pikes, and I'm just going to let those go to seed. That is my intent, because you know they say the more you, oh, and I'm holding y'all sideways, the more you harvest, the more they grow. And that is absolutely true, because I noticed, and please forgive the fan from blowing, or the noise. My husband is gonna not like that residual noise in the background. But the more you harvest, the more they grow, because you're signaling the plant, if it still has, of course, life in it, that, hey, we like this, we need more. And so it starts producing more. So my little spears of okra are just sticking up, and I'm just waiting for them to dry out so I can harvest them. The ones that did not have any spears on them, that were the woody ones and had only the small ones, I just went on and cut those down. And when I take out the other harvest, whenever I take the ones that have dried up, I will then pull all of them all up at the same time. Now, what I have not shown y'all was the roselle. Roselle is doing, I guess Roselle is doing what Roselle is supposed to do. I see little buds coming on here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wind. Coming on here. And some of them are, they look like they are maturing, and some look like they are just beginning. But I do see the little beautiful pink flowers on them. Okay, the camera told me that it shut off because it does it automatically. So luckily I was holding it and I could see that it shut off, and I stopped, and now we can continue where I left off. I've seen people harvesting roselle and had no idea that it really and truly was this, I mean, just tons of, I don't know what I'm going to do with all that, but we're going to do something with it. I see a lot of them that didn't make it on the ground. I hope that doesn't mean little roselle trees are going to start popping up. But little flowers, I love those little flowers, those little pink flowers. They are everywhere back here. Everywhere back here. On the back side of the garden. Now over here are the peas and beans. Those are the Cherokee wax beans, and these are sweet peas. Some of them are taken off, some of them are not. I don't know what that is that just decided to grow in the middle of my peas. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what it is so I can remove it. I have seen some little sprouts of carrots coming up because I've been doing what I was supposed to do. But it's all like right here. I think I was sprinkling more over there than I was everywhere else. But they are coming up. So I'm thankful for that. Mr. Grapevine, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna have to figure it out soon. But anyway, I'm gonna go around this way because I haven't gone through with my broom. And I saw a bunch of spider webs over there, so we're gonna go around this way. But yeah, this is pretty much it. My seedlings seem to be doing not so good. They probably need some direct sun over here. Broccoli's not looking happy. But this always happens with me. That's why I'm always over planting, because they all start dying down, and then the next thing you know, they perk up. So I don't know, but we're gonna keep at it. And if not, then that's just something else that I'll replace with something else. But anywho, let me put y'all back on the on the tripod. Okay. So that is going to do it for the video. To recap, I trimmed all of the leaves and the stems off of the okra plants. I only left the ones on it that were woody, and I am going to let those go to seed. I am not going to harvest any more okra. I have enough okra to last me a lifetime, and I'm going to have okra seeds to last me a lifetime as well. I took out the watermelon, the sugar baby watermelon stems, or leaves. I just pulled it up. It started dying back. The leaves weren't looking all that well, and I don't think that the watermelon is ripe. The tendril was drying out, but was not completely dry, and I just went on and harvested them anyway. If they are no good when we open them and they don't look right, they will be tossed for compost. I'm tired, y'all. And I did harvest cucumbers. I got 5 party time cucumbers, and I need to figure out, and I'm going to do it on this app that I have, what these little lines are. I know it's some bug that has gone on here and has started trying to do some damage, but what bug is it? Because it reminds me of a leaf miner bug. You know how they do the leaves? But I don't know. And this is the last of the okra. So I'm going to can these for my grandmother and take those to her. And then after that, that will be it for okra. Oh, ow. We know ain't nothing in here but watermelon rind. This is the sugar baby that the tendril has started turning brown on. But again, it can still be this big and not be ready. Ooh. I don't know what that was. But anyway, so that is going to do it for me for this video. So thank you so much for joining me. I definitely appreciate you. If this is your first time or your 5th time watching one of our videos or visiting our channel, hit that subscribe button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified the next time we upload a video. And always remember, grow your own, eat your own. And until you And until I see you on the next one, take care. Bye.